Sebastian takes a toad from the office, kills it with a knife to the brain, and then makes it move by electrocuting it. This is supposed to teach Kathy that involuntary muscle reactions don't mean anything. In the evening, Cassidy tries entering Patrick's room, but his eyes suddenly change and the door slams on its own. Patrick has psychic powers, which he uses on the computer in the room to stalk Kathy on social media. The next day, Sebastian runs the tests on Patrick again, and afterward he asks Kathy to transcribe the notes he recorded. Once Kathy is alone, she asks Patrick why he didn't react in front of Sebastian, and the word secret appears 3 times. At that moment Paula comes to ask Kathy for help and the words disappear. The next time Sebastian does his tests on Patrick, he uses a device to electrocute him in the head. Kathy immediately protests because she sees it as inhumane, but Sebastian reminds her to stay in her place because he's the boss. In the end, this method doesn't get a reaction from Patrick either. Sometime later, Kathy visits Ed and they agree to try a relationship again. At the clinic, Patrick uses his power to search Ed's number on the internet and calls him. As soon as Ed sees the words unknown number on the screen, Patrick takes control of his mind and forces Ed to burn his hands on the stove. Kathy helps him snap out of it and takes him to the hospital, where the doctor informs her that Ed's hands have no nerves left. Later at work, Kathy visits Patrick and he starts communicating by typing on the computer. He assures her he can still hear her, but he refuses to share his secret with Sebastian. When Kathy goes home, she tries researching psychic powers, but the internet says it isn't real. She decides to return to the clinic and talk to Patrick, who explains he's always been awake. He only shows his powers to her because she's shown him understanding and kindness. Paul finds her in the room, however the words disappear from the screen before she can see them. The next day Kathy visits Ed at the hospital and he explains he remembers nothing of the incident, which the doctors blame on some underlying condition. In the afternoon, Sebastian electrocutes Patrick again. After he's gone, Kathy tells Patrick that she wants to help him, but he says he doesn't need help and he needs the doctor. Afterward Kathy tells Sebastian that at this rate Patrick will die, but he ignores her. In the evening, Kathy researches Patrick's accident.